Welcome to the Money Watch Show. It's Thursday, August 1st. First day of August. You know how much I love August. Social Security anniversary, vacation month, summer. You know, it's all good. Mark, are you guys going to go away at all?
We're thinking about going up to Cape Cod.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
we did that for the first time 2 years ago. We're thinking about going again. Amanda just says we have to go somewhere because she's been working like an animal.
She's unbelievable.
So
you haven't. As always, you're eating your bonbons, doing nothing.
My nuts.
There he is. Well, I mean, I think that's good. You know, I'm a huge fan of taking some time. I really am. I think it's so good for you. I've been doing a better job of that also. Like even on the weekends, like I'll do some work, but then I'll try to take at least one full day where I'm not looking at stuff. And I think that's very helpful. I really do. And if you need help trying to figure out how to get onto a system where you're really trying to disconnect and trying to make yourself happier at what you do, a little more balance in your life, and you need our assistance, go to our website, JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, write us a note, and if you want to come on the air, check the box. Mark will do everything else. Hey, while you're on the website, don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter and subscribe to Jill on Money Live, where for $35 you have access to quarterly live webinars, bonus video content. It's so great. If you want the free stuff, there's plenty of free stuff there. Also, check out the YouTube show, Jill on Money, powered by The Compound. Mark, today we are talking to Julie, who's on the line from Utah. Hello, Julie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're so delighted. What's going on? How can Mark and I help you out?
Well, I just turned 50 recently, and I'm just trying to figure out where we are with our money and what we should be doing as a next step.
Okay. Who's the we in this?
I have a spouse.
Okay. And how old the spouse?
49.
Kids?
No.
No kids. Double income, no kids, as they used to say. Are you guys both working?
Yeah, I work full time, and he has just gone down to 3/4 time.
Oh, okay. That's great. We were just talking about, it's like, as we came in, like, that's a great answer to the, take a little time, try to relax. Sometimes if you don't have kids, you can make that choice. What prompted him? Was he just working his butt off and it was too much? Like, what made that? How did he make that choice?
Yeah, he's an ER nurse, and COVID made that choice
yeah.
after or during still.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a lot. I really do. And I get that. And I applaud people who are just like, if I can afford to do it, I'll do it. So how much does he earn working 3/4?
About $60,000 a year.
An ER nurse? Oh my God. It doesn't sound like he's making enough money. That's a hard job.
No.
What about you? How much are you earning working full time?
It depends. Because of my job, I get a minimum of $105,000 a year, but I can, in grants, include my salary for up to an additional 3 months. So I could get about 30,000 more.
So if it's 105 and his 60, how do you guys do on that? It's like, can you pay your bills? Is life good? How are you on that money?
Oh yeah, we have usually 2,000 to 4,000 left over every month.
Oh my God. What are you doing with that money?
Right now, we've just been putting it into a money market account to make sure we have a big emergency fund, and that's at 36,000 now. Okay.
What do you figure you spend every month? Like, what are we trying to get to?
I mean, it depends on if we have a vacation or paying in advance for a vacation. So anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 a month, depending on that vacation.
Will either of you be entitled to a pension?
I have a small one. I used to be a federal employee, but it's just small. So probably about $1,100 a month.
Okay. But it's something. And when does that kick in? Are you already receiving it, or do you have to wait for some period of time?
I think I have to wait until 65.
Okay. Great. When you look at the money you've saved, you've got this $36,000 in the money market account. And what are you trying to do? You want to try to get like 50 in there? Like, what's the goal?
Probably about 50. I think we can do that pretty fast.
Great. That's great. What about other money you've saved? Tell us about like the retirement savings you guys have done.
Yeah, we usually keep another about 7 to 10K in just our checking and savings account for quick access if we need it.
Okay.
So my employee plan, they put in 14.2% of my salary.
Okay. How much is in there?
368K.
Okay. That's great. Good for you. Okay. Do you contribute anything?
I don't have to for that, but I have a 401A on top of that.
Okay.
So,
What's in there?
And a Roth. And so my 401A right now, I just started that last year. So it's at 47K.
Mm-hmm.
And then my Roth is at 70K.
Wow. All right. What about this husband? Burnt out ER nurse. What's he got?
He has about 80,000 in a Roth and about 80,000 in his, I think it's a 401A. I'm not sure what they do for the.
All right. It may be a 403B.
It might be, yeah.
Okay. Any brokerage account?
No.
Okay. And what about your house? How much is the house worth?
I just looked it up on Zillow, so I don't know how accurate that is, but it says 500,000.
Do you have a mortgage?
No.
Oh my God. That's amazing. So you got all this cash flow. It's pretty incredible. What do you think the game plan is in terms of like how you look ahead? When you say, okay, here's what we think. He went to 3/4. Now, what about you? And when do you think you'd like to have the opportunity to slow down yourself?
Oh, I love my job.
You do? Are you all in? Are you like all in? Like for how long? How long? Love my job.
Yeah, 65, I guess.
Okay. That's awesome. In your head, the $2,000 to $4,000 a month, there's no other earmarking. Do you have siblings? Do you have parents that you have to take care of? Anything like that?
No, I have property in Arizona that I inherited that I think we're going to sell for just about $12,000 this year.
What is it?
Just an undeveloped piece of land.
Okay. All right. Well, so you can actually just put that in your money market account and you're done. Like now you've got your emergency reserve. Mark, she loves her job. They're putting away all this money for her and she's putting away money. What should she do with the extra $2,000 to $4,000 a month?
I mean, once they reach their goal for their emergency reserve, I mean, that's a big slug of money each month. I mean, she's putting, I don't know what the plan is like, her plan at work. She's only putting in 5% into her 401A. I don't know any details about the plan. So is it worth bumping that up? Or, I mean, the obvious thing to do is to open up a brokerage account. That's
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the brokerage account. Where is that 401A held?
Is it TIAA?
Oh, okay. Wait. And that is a pre-tax 401A. That's not a Roth, right?
Right.
Here's what I would do. I would put a little bit more money into the 401A. So let's say I would maybe do like 10%, let's say. 10% in the 401A, and then anything else extra, I would put that into a brokerage account. I really would. Because I think that there's going to be an opportunity for you guys to rethink, like, do I really want to do 65? And maybe he's like, you know what? I'm so fried. 3/4 is not where I want to be. I really want to be at halftime or whatever. But giving yourselves a little bit of room, you don't spend that much money and you will start piling up money. So you have 15 years to crank. But I think that having a brokerage account would be, to me, give you most flexibility. I really do. And I presume that you guys have your estate documents done. Do you? Do you have that?
We do. We should probably update it.
Yeah, why not? How long have you been married?
Gosh, 19 years maybe?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's whatever. 18, 19, 20. Who cares? It's sort of in that realm. I might take a look at that. I think that I get the sense that, like, if he had the choice, if he could potentially just say, I'm going to halftime or I'm just going to go chill, like, would he really like to just call it quits sooner rather than later?
He said he's willing to work till 60, but if
you don't see that
come out sooner, I think that would be good. Is
he the kind of guy who would be like, I need you to just be out? Or do you think just working less has already made a difference?
Oh, working less has made a huge distance. I mean, he's on a fishing trip right now. He loves working less.
All right. I mean, and it's that might make sure that you could last another 19, 20 or 21 years, like have some fishing trips, honey. Good luck. I think what would be helpful would be to have that I think a little bit more in your 401a. And then also, I really think a brokerage account would serve you guys very well. I really do, because I think that's going to give you flexibility. Wouldn't it be cool for you to be like, I'm 55 and you're 54. Now go halftime. And then nurses are always in need. So it would really be about does he actually want to do something, which is helpful, by the way, to do something, just to keep his mind going and being engaged. And as long as it's not too taxing for him, I think it would be a great idea to be able to just say, I don't have to work quite as hard. And I think that would be a really nice thing, like a gift that you could give to him. It is such it's like such an important thing just to know you have the choice. I think that's huge.
I can also get on board with putting everything in excess into a brokerage account, just because her employer is already putting in 14% without doing anything.
I know.
So,
and she has that small pension, and there'll be Social Security. I mean, there's a lot of money going to be coming in for you guys.
Can I ask a question about a brokerage account?
Why not?
Okay, so I hear that a lot, to open a brokerage account, but I don't really know what that means.
Oh, okay. I'm going to make this easy for you. Give us an idea of some of these accounts. Like, you have an account at TIAA. Do you have any where's your Roth account right now?
TIAA.
Okay. Also TIA. So when we say brokerage account, it would be as if, not that you would do it at TIA, but you'd go to some company. Let's call it Fidelity or Vanguard or Charles Schwab. All these big companies you've probably heard of, right? You literally walk in or call them up and say, I would like to open an account, a joint account, me and my husband. This is just a plain old account. And inside that account, we're going to put $2,000 to $4,000 a month. And we are going to invest it in 3 different index exchange traded funds or index mutual funds. You'll say, I want a large, a S&P 500 index, a little bit of an international index, and maybe a little in a bond index. That's it. That's all you do. So in that account, money that you make is taxable. So if the companies inside these mutual funds distribute dividends or capital gains, you get a tax bill from the company where the brokerage account is held. If you sell something and it's a gain, you'll get a tax bill that is due. All of this is to say it's kind of like a retirement account, except it's fully taxable. Mark, anything else to add to my description of a brokerage account?
No, that's it. It's just think of it as a supplemental retirement account, except, the taxes have already been paid. Nothing's deferred. And, any gains that you make, you'll be taxed on. But that's a good problem to have.
Exactly right. Thank you, Julie. Good luck. Tell that husband that we'll expect some freeze-dried packaged fish to come our way, because we are absolutely counting on it. Okay, good. If you've got fish for us or any other questions that are out there, just go to our website, JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and send us your note. And if you want to join us live, check that box. Mark does everything else. And that is Mark Talercio, our co-host and executive producer and king of all things web. We're distributed by Paramount Global. We drop our episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we do ask that you lift someone up. Someone out there needs a little lift. Reach out, do something, connect with somebody, change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
Paramount Podcasts.